Okay, I'll make one more video, then I'll shut it off and power it down. But I want to talk about how God deconstructed my life and totally rebuilt it back up from like the foundations of the word, the Bible. So, the first thing is leaving your family's home and following the Lord. They say, like, leave your father's and mother's home. I think he told that to Abraham, leave your father's and your mother's home and follow me. And I'll teach you how to be fishers of men and all this and that. But it's biblical for people to leave where they lived and go and do. And that was the very first thing. And I remember, like, so anyway, we're not going to go into detail. That was the first thing. It is totally another thing, deconstructing of your life. And I realized whenever I found Jesus, everything that society teaches about life and about how to be and, when they do, well, I don't know. How do you say, what is this? Like, the American dream is you go to high school, you graduate, you marry your high school sweetheart, you have kids, white picket fence house, jobs and college and all these things, it's like the same American dream type of thing. When maybe life goes like that for some people, but there's just different societal things that the hookup society, like hooking up, premarital, that is totally wrong. Deconstructed. Raising your children properly, like I smoked cigarettes because my adults around me were smoking cigarettes and smoking weed and drinking and stuff, and then my friends' people were doing the same thing, and so it just trickles down. I would go steal a cigarette off the kitchen coffee table and I would go out the back and be smoking it. You know what I mean? And so, so how you break that is you don't smoke cigarettes. You don't have things like that in your house. You don't do certain things, breaking those cycles, deconstructing. And I noticed, okay, so like the vaccination, I don't vax. I did, and then while my kids were underneath my mom, she had them totally vaccinated, and then vaccinated some more, and then vaxxed again, and some again, like that. And then it was so sad because I had no say. They were on ADHD medication, and whenever I got them back, I took them off them because my son was having horrible nightmares. Horrible. He would tell me about them, and they were pretty scary to me. And then so I flushed them and I would just pray over them, and I was canceling all those nightmares and stuff. And then eventually they came out of it, and my daughter would just be like a whole zombie, like just whatever. And there's just a bunch of deconstructing of this life that whenever you follow Christ, it's, but I rather have this than what I had before, because what I had before was, it was scary, like for me. It was like, it was no hope. Now I have things to look forward to, I love being a mother, whether people think it or not. I love being a mom. So anyway, thank you. I want to watch a movie. So yeah, that's all I have, but I'm gonna get off here. So like my video and comment on my videos, subscribe to my channel, and if you can donate to my Cash App is $ Righteous Mamas, capital R, Righteous Mamas. Anything will help. I'm a struggling single mom, and I believe I have my energy bill, my utility bill coming up. So if you could please help, that would be great. Thanks. Bye.